Okay, well, good morning. My name's Rick Richardson. I'm a retired IBMer. I'm not quite certain why I was chosen, quite candidly, but I'm delighted that I was. There's clearly leadership of people, but I think there's also sales leadership. That's a different kind of leadership and a different set of activities and different sort of things that you do being a sales leader versus being what I'll call a generic kind of leader. Frankly, I didn't probably even know what a leader was. I certainly didn't want to be a leader, but one of those roulette outcomes, I guess, that I had was I was a very fast runner. I woke up one Sunday morning and I had a Cushman Eagle motor scooter, and so did like 4 or 5 of my friends. The only difference was theirs was really a gift from Santa Claus. Mine had strings attached. Mine was half a gift from Santa Claus, and the other half of my gift was I had a paper route. And at that time, IBM still had 2 career paths. They had just announced these computers. And they had what they called unit record equipment, which was the old mechanical equipment that would do accounting and so forth. And you could still be trained on that, or you could be trained on the new computer. And I was so tickled that I got picked to go be trained on the new computer piece. So I did, and I went through the whole 200 and some odd pages, and I knew that board inside out. I knew how to wire it and this, that, and the other. So the next morning I go to Wiesdorf Hospital, and I ask for Mrs. Kindred, and they take me to the data processing area, which was right around behind the admitting office. And I introduced myself. I said, Ms. Kindred, my name is Rick Richardson. I'm a brand new IBM guy. I'm just back from computer school, and I'm here to install your 085 collator. And I was kind of doing like this, I think. And I said, where is it? She said, you're leaning on it. How about your brand? Is it a good brand? Is it recognized? Is it not? All of these things. Do you have capital? Do you have financial strength? Do you have good management team? Culture? Employee loyalty? All the various strengths and weaknesses that you have. Because what you really got to say is, here's the game I'm going to play. Here's the field I'm going to play it on. What do I got to play it with? And you've got to really accurately assess your goals and objectives, the environment, and your strengths and weaknesses before you ever begin to do the strategies. I guess the next thing I'd like to share, in addition to that 6-box diagram and maybe those triangles as kind of lessons learned, is another lesson I learned almost like leaning on the collator with Dorothy Kindred. It was a potentially embarrassing learning lesson, and I'll share it with you because I think it's helped me to do what I did later on as well too. Being able to kind of look at the industry and look at other things that are happening above the little box that I'm in, and doing that as just a way of strategizing, I have found to be a very, very, very helpful thing in terms of strategies and paradigms, thinking about things. But that was a tough time in my life, but it also taught me that the things I believed in were right, and the principles and the things I tried to live by and do were the right things. So it's not like it changed my life, but it helped to really solidify a lot of things I already believed. It's really interesting, for me at least, using a little 6-box model. If I can go in and talk to a CEO for an hour, I will guarantee you there's 2 or 3 things just having them talk about, where their business is today, where they're trying to take it within whatever planning horizon they're using, 3, 4, 5 years, and be honest. And that's the other thing has been totally surprising to me is how candid these CEOs will be. They've told me things they haven't even told some of their people. The thing that motivates me, and I don't know if you teach this so much as you create the environment for this, or you show them that other people have done this, and you mentor and there's role models and so forth. I do it because it's fun.